Hi Lee County, I'm Caitlyn Anderson.
And I'm Julie Martin, and we're Public Information Officers with the Lee County Sheriff's Office.
Welcome to our second episode of Live with Lcso, where we bring you exclusive content about recent arrests and incidents throughout Lee County. Sheriff Carmine Marcino believes in transparency and keeping Lee County residents informed with factual information.
There's a lot to catch you up on today, and we're going to start by highlighting some arrests from over the weekend.
On Saturday morning, Lisa Grant was granted the opportunity of taking a ride in our new jail transport van from Pine Manor to the Marcino Motel.
While patrolling, deputies found Grant lying on the front porch of a building using her purse as a pillow, and the building she was utilizing for her nap was clearly marked with a no trespassing sign. When Grant stood up, she dropped a white baggie filled with fentanyl, and when deputies searched her purse, Grant took this time to warn them that there were open needles inside. She was charged with possession of fentanyl and drug paraphernalia.
In the early hours of Friday morning, deputies found themselves in a rooftop standoff with this guy, Gregory James. Deputies learned James was walking along Clark Street in North Fort Myers, breaking house and car windows with a baseball bat. Check out this video from our aviation unit that helped deputies on the ground. James had fled and climbed onto a rooftop in an attempt to get away from our deputies. After a brief standoff, James was detained and charged with property damage and criminal mischief.
This man has a history of fighting, and this weekend he messed with the wrong deputies. While conducting a traffic stop, this man, Paulo Melendez, ran from our deputies. A taser was used to slow him, but when deputies caught up, Melendez began kicking and fighting our deputy. Melendez was out on bond for only 3 days for assault with a deadly weapon and kidnapping. He was arrested and charged with battery on an officer and resisting an officer. He's now back home at the Marcino Motel and being held with no bond. Over the past 6 weeks, Cops TV has been riding alongside of our deputies in Lee County. They have participated in several of our investigations, including a ride-along with Sheriff Marcino to a large narcotics search warrant with our SWAT team.
It has been an incredible time having them here, capturing our deputies and detectives in action, all while keeping the residents of Lee County safe.
We can't wait for everyone to see the incredible work our Lcso team does, and we'll be sure to let you know when new episodes are scheduled to air.
It's week 2 of our youth summer program, and hundreds of students in Lee County are in attendance. This free camp allows students to interact with our deputies and build positive relationships.
Last week, Sheriff Marcino attended the first day of camp and jumped into a game of dodgeball with the campers. This camp runs through July 15th.
Honoring those who have served is a priority for Sheriff Marcino. At the Lee County Sheriff's Office, we have our very own honor guard who provides full funeral honors for those who gave the ultimate sacrifice.
Last week, the Delaware State Police Honor Guard visited to conduct funeral training with our honor guard. Members from both teams exchanged ideas, learned new techniques, and perfected the ones that were already in place.
Thank you for joining us on Live with Lcso. Be sure to tune in every week for arrests, interviews, and exclusive content.
Our next episode will be on Wednesday, where we'll sit down with Sheriff Carmine Marcino for Midweek with Marcino. We'll discuss the latest topics in law enforcement. For the Lee County Sheriff's Office, I'm Julie Martin.
And I'm Caitlyn Anderson. Have a great Monday.